So a few days ago, I was on the Steam workshop for Garry's mod, and I'm looking for SCP mods because at the moment I kind of like the SCP Foundation. So anyways, I'm looking through and I noticed something, and what I notice are these SCP My Little Pony mods. And basically what they are is they'll take the function of another SCP mod that's out there, copy and paste it kind of to like a My Little Pony model, and then upload it to the workshop. And even if they don't just copy and paste it, it just basically behaves the same. Just spawning them in, you get console errors, all this stuff. So I'm gonna go into some in-depth detail into these mods, and I actually made some joke stories about it. I'm gonna reassure you, I'm not a brony. Okay, don't put that in the comments. That's not why I noticed it. I just noticed it because, you know, when you find My Little Pony things on the workshop, they're usually not too good. And you take a popular horror genre and mix it in with something that's popular with a bad fandom, that's probably not gonna go well. So anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so we're in the game. Alright, here's SCP 173P. Is it like... Okay, so whoever made this, they just took a Pinkie Pie model. They didn't texture the eyes correctly. I'm pretty sure they just took... Let's see. Yeah, SCP-173, SCP-173. Basically the same thing, but the thing is that... So we'll spawn... Okay, that... See, it even... You can tell this was modded by somebody incompetent because... Look at this. It's creating console errors. Let's see. I don't know what that means. So let's turn around. Huh, it's faster than that one. Alright, see. It looks at you somewhat, but this one it just turns around. I'll turn around again. Oh, not gonna get me. I'm trying to present its ass, but the thing is I'm not a brony, so I'm not attracted. That wasn't very good. You French fry. There's no sound effects. There's like that one laugh, and that's it. It really lags out your game too, Jesus Christ. Okay then. Okay. So what I'm guessing is happening is that... Okay, well...
I hate losing.
That's actually kind of interesting. They have a bunch of rainbow. So the sound effects just loaded in for some reason. They weren't loading in before. But they're broken one. Just clean up everything. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna test something. So my guess. So take out a gun. My guess is that these. I don't know what happens to that one. That one doesn't. Okay, that's not an SCP. Let's see. This one just... Alright, hey guys. See, look how much... Look at the frame rate drop. Yeah, that just phases through the wall. You can't really contain something that phases through walls. Just look at that frame rate drop. All the sound breaks. Everything breaks. And as soon as you put this in the game... See, I'm gonna... It looks like I'm running this on Windows 95 now. Look at this. Look at how quick that frame rate drop was.
I hate losing.
It's like, so the sound to everything just goes away when she's spawned in, and everything starts lagging. So, a Rainbow Dash 106 isn't very good. So here's a good SCP, so you just click on it. As... Okay. The question is, can you kill it? After many hours of research, I finally came to a conclusion. Nobody should download these mods. They were made by children who don't understand any kind of coding. They weren't made with any kind of grit, and they really are just there as just kind of nothing. They're not useful. They're not good. They break your game somewhat. You could probably crash your game by spawning one of these if you do something incorrect. Spawning them in causes game errors you can see, such as with Pinkie Pie, you get an error. And then with Rainbow Dash, all audio cuts out and the frame rate goes down to like 10 frames per second. So you can tell spawning these NPCs in taxes your game and makes your game run worse. So I don't recommend these mods to anyone. I don't recommend anybody do anything with these mods. They're really useless, actually. Anyway, so I made SCP styled stories for these two SCPs, and I recorded them, and here they are now. I hope you find them not too cringy. I mean, I didn't really care if they were or not. They weren't supposed to be serious. So, anyways, without a further ado, here we go. Item number SCP-106-P. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-106-P must be contained in a room with a temperature under -10 degrees. Because when SCP-106-P is awake, she cannot be contained due to her ability to phase through walls. Only 3 higher-level staff can enter SCP-106-P's containment area at a time. Description: SCP-106-P appears to be a character from the show My Little Pony called Rainbow Dash. Only difference between the two is that SCP-106-P is covered in blood. SCP-106-P repeatedly plays a Rainbow Factory remix by Wooden Toaster. You can tell that she has become aggressive when the bass drops. SCP-106-P is very difficult to contain due to how she can phase through walls without a sound. SCP-106-P was only found because she flew into sight and killed 3 science staff before being apprehended. Status report: after the containment breach, SCP-106-P's body was found in a bloody heap on site, apparently killed by SCP-682. Remains were collected and stored for future research. Item number SCP-173-P. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Item SCP-173-P is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel must enter SCP-173-P's container, no fewer than 4 may enter at any time, and the door has to be relocked behind them. At all times, 2 personnel must maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173-P until all personnel have vacated and relocked the container. Description: SCP-173-P is very similar in behavior to SCP-173. Personnel must look at SCP-173-P to avoid getting their necks snapped. SCP-173-P is similar to the beloved character from the show called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, named Pinkie Pie. She is a pink animal meant to look like a pony. The difference between Pinkie Pie and SCP-173-P is that SCP-173-P's eyelashes are colored in purple and black squares. Unlike SCP-173, SCP-173-P has flesh opposed to stone, and X-rays have shown that SCP-173 has working organs. Status report: SCP-173 was gassed and killed on the date of because she was becoming restless and was too hard to continue containing. quick announcement at the end of the video. If you liked the video, you can leave a like. If you didn't, you can dislike. Really helps me out if you comment and subscribe. And one last thing. I know a lot of you are going to be hearing my story and be thinking, oh, we got something wrong in the lore of the SCP Foundation. The SCP Foundation didn't gas people. They're not the Nazis. Well, the thing is, I don't care. I don't care what the SCP Foundation believes in because the SCP Foundation actually doesn't exist. I don't care if I broke the lore. I mean, the mods already I showed you already broke the lore, so really I just don't care. I'm not a brony. I'm gonna reiterate that. Never have been. Really, the farthest I've gone is listen to My Little Pony dubstep back in 2015 and someone enjoy it. But anyways, thanks for watching the video and smoke.